What's good, everybody? DMP, and I'm your boy Brandon. Hey man, today I'm about to do a video from Watch Mojo. This video is titled "The Top 10 Awesome Dragon Ball Power-Up Scenes." Yeah. So they don't specify. They don't specify if this is gonna be Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, or even just regular old Dragon Ball. I think so. They're gonna incorporate all of them. You know what I mean? I haven't watched Dragon Ball Super. I don't know if they got some crazy power-up scenes. We gonna find out though. But I know Dragon Ball Z got some crazy power-up scenes. You know, when Goku first turned Super Saiyan against Frieza, that shit was lit. When Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2 against Cell, oh nigga, that shit was lit, guys. But we about to see the top 10. Guaranteed those two definitely gonna be in here. But we gonna see the rest of them. Let's hop on into it.
Cue the angry, screaming burly men. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 awesome Dragon Ball power-up scenes.
Is that my boy Trunks? That look like my boy Trunks right there.
We publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're focusing on the moments themselves and not how useful or important the power-up ended up being for the rest of the story. We won't be cooking fusions, since that's another list for another time, and as always, a spoiler alert is now in effect for all incarnations of the franchise. Number 10, Goku attains Super Saiyan 4.
I've never seen him turn Super Saiyan 4 before. Dragon Ball GT.
Love or hate it, at least something good did come out of Dragon Ball GT. After a less than stellar 34 episodes, things finally started to pick up halfway through the Baby Saga. After transforming into Golden Uzaru, which was hinted at in the past, audiences were treated to a brief look into Goku's fractured mind before Super Saiyan 4 was unleashed.
Oh yeah, Super Saiyan 4 is when he's like half man, half ape, right? Yeah. Oh, that shit like beastie, guys. Look at Goku, look at beastie.
Due to how long fans were waiting to see Goku as an adult once again.
Grandpa, I need to know. Are you still on our side? The good side?
Number 9, Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaio-ken. Once Super Saiyan was introduced, Kaio-ken quickly became obsolete. Created by King Kai, Goku successfully uses the technique multiple times in the Saiyan and Namek sagas. Fast forward more than 2 decades.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've never seen Goku use Kaio-ken after Vegeta.
In the final battle of the Universe 6 tournament, the assassin here has Goku on the ropes, so the Saiyan activates Kaio-ken while in his Super Saiyan Blue form. Goku, King Kai said to never go past ×2. Kaio-ken!
Oh, that shit is tight, bruh. How he do Kaio-ken?
Number 8, Frieza's final form. Emperor of Universe 7 and all-around bad dude, King Cold's son is arguably the most iconic villain of the franchise. Born with enough power to destroy entire planets, Frieza did not need to train a single day in his life. While fighting Vegeta on Namek, the sadistic ruler goes through a handful of transformations, with each one being bigger than the last. After announcing there is one more change, Toriyama subverted expectations by having Frieza's final form be way smaller, but much scarier.
I remember when I first saw him turn
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
His power is amazing. What? Frieza has a new form.
This one is for Planet Vegeta. Resurrection F brought back Frieza, who was revived by the remnants of his army. After training for 4 months, the villain achieves his golden form and heads to Earth for some sweet revenge. With Goku laying helpless on the floor, Frieza summons Vegeta and asks him to prove his allegiance by killing off Kakarot.
But I've already made my decision. I'm going to pulverize you until there's nothing left.
Instead, the prince transforms effortlessly into the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, wiping the smirk right off Frieza's face.
Okay,
Considering
Vegeta.
Vegeta used to be terrified of the tyrant, this role reversal provided much needed closure.
I've been a Super Saiyan for years, and now I too have the power of a god.
Number 6, Perfect Cell.
Soon he will be the greatest adversary I have ever faced.
I remember when Vegeta let him turn to Perfect Cell, and then Perfect Cell got in that ass.
Damn you, Vegeta, and your stupid pride.
Yeah.
Semi-Perfect Cell was far from a pushover, but Vegeta and Trunks had the upper hand during their fight. Unfortunately, the Saiyan Prince prioritized his own ego and refused to deliver the final blow until Cell achieved perfection. After swallowing up Android 18,
and then Cell got in that ass.
Light show as the villain slowly reveals his final form. Being one of the best villains of the franchise, this transformation is fondly remembered as a standout moment of the anime.
Yeah. He not paying Krillin no mind, bruh.
Super Saiyan.
I'll finish these androids, but then you're next, got it?
Better late than never. After seeing Goku and his unborn son beaten to the punch, Vegeta finally managed to turn Super Saiyan during the Android saga. As far as transformations go, this one is rather short and straight to the point, with the Saiyan Prince delivering a one-liner before powering up.
Not him too!
The sequence that follows is the real highlight, as a quick overview is shown of the harsh training Vegeta put himself through to be able to achieve this form.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Kind of a dick, but he earned his right to gloat.
I didn't care about anything! And then it happened!
Number 4, Awakening of Ultra Instinct.
What is Ultra Instinct, bruh?
A power-up so colossal, 2 episodes were needed to do it justice. Dragon Ball Super
It took
Universe
2
survival
episodes.
arc does not lack capable warriors.
2 full episodes for this nigga to transform?
Absurdly strong. After overpowering Goku and returning his spirit bomb, the Saiyan loses consciousness and falls right into the massive ball of energy. At first, people assume the worst before Goku is reborn in an entirely new form. Coated in a white and blue aura, the hero's strange power-up even shocks the gods watching the tournament as Goku and Jiren continue to trade blows.
Is this when Goku getting his ass though? When he turned Ultra Instinct?
Number 3, the Super Saiyan 2 breaking
Oh
point.
yeah, Gohan.
You can beat me just by powering up.
Everyone has a breaking point. Gohan is a fan favorite for a bunch of reasons, with his showdown against Cell being his crowning achievement.
That's enough! Tell them to stop it!
A sensitive and quiet boy,
My boy
Goku's son
Gohan.
doesn't enjoy fighting, but he is willing to do anything to protect those important to him. Perfect Cell spends a few episodes tormenting Gohan to try and awaken his real power before the death of Android 16 sends the young hero over the deep end. From Super Saiyan 2's electrifying design to that bone-chilling scream, Cell got more than he bargained for. Number 2, the first glimpse of Super Saiyan.
I told y'all these 2 were gonna be in here when Goku first turned Super Saiyan and when Gohan was Super Saiyan 2. I told you. I wonder if it was gonna be number 1 though.
Who doesn't remember the first time they saw this episode? Prior to this historic transformation, anime fans were still waiting to see if the legendary Super Saiyan myth held any water. Believing that Goku's fierce spirit bomb put Frieza down for the count, Krillin and Piccolo are defenseless as the Emperor launches a counterattack.
Help me!
Fueled by the explosive death of his best friend, Goku loses control and taps into his inner Super Saiyan while screaming out Frieza's name in anger. Even to this day, this scene gives us goosebumps. Before we unveil our top pick, here's a few honorable mentions.
Trump.
Enough, Broly! I said stop!
Super Saiyan Rose. don't know what that is.
Number 1, Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
And this, what's he doing? Is to go even further beyond.
The scream to end all screams.
Oh, I remember this. This is when he was fighting Boo, huh?
But the transformation was beyond perfect. While most power-ups tend to happen out of nowhere and rather quickly, Goku achieves Super Saiyan 3 deliberately after around 5 minutes of build-up. This sequence is intercut with shots of tsunamis, earthquakes, and a panicking King Kai, suggesting Goku's new form might not be the greatest idea ever.
Super Saiyan 3 is ugly, bruh. I didn't know how tight Super Saiyan 4 looked though.
It's also a departure from what came before, giving the anime hero a much more animalistic appearance.
Do you agree with our picks?
I didn't know Super Saiyan 4 was so lit though. The half man, half ape. He looked so beastie when he did that. But yeah, this was a good list. Good list. I knew Gohan against Cell was gonna be in there because that shit was so tight, bruh. But let me know what y'all thought down in the comments below. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. See y'all next time. Peace.